I booked over 2,500 sales calls for my own agency and my clients' agencies, and I did this using math. So the truth is that it's actually very simple to do it. We've done it for over 100 agencies, and in this video I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do it step by step. So if you've been trying it, if you've watched these YouTube videos and you tried this cold email and you tried this LinkedIn stuff and it still can't work, this is exactly how to do it. So in reality, you only need two things to book meetings: an offer and attention, right? The offer is simply what you do and how it's presented. Okay, so if you do Facebook ads, it doesn't sound so nice. But if you turn I do Facebook ads, it will help you generate an extra 50 qualified leads in the next 30 days. It sounds a lot nicer. So you have the offer, then you have attention. Now, attention is simply someone knowing or seeing your offer, okay? Most people, they have an offer, right? But no one sees it. They're like, why is no one buying? Why is no one buying? They don't even know you exist. So you need an offer, you need something that people want, and then you need it in front of the right people at scale. So if you're not booking enough meetings or you're not closing enough clients right now, think to yourself, how nice does my offer sound? Do people really want this? Are people gonna jump out of their chair to actually get this offer? But number two, are enough people seeing it? Right? And when I say enough, I mean hundreds and hundreds of people every single day. So the next thing I'm going to go over is something called math. We've probably ran like 900 campaigns across our clients, probably a lot more to be honest. But when doing this, we look at the math. Okay, so let's say one of our clients signed and they have the goal of getting, let's say for simple math, they want to add 10,000 per month. They charge 2,000 per month. So math, you need 5 clients to get there. Okay, and they have a 20% close rate. So in order to get 5 clients, they need 25 sales calls. So that is assuming that they're going to close 1 in 5, okay? Even more math. But some people aren't going to show. Don't know why, but they don't show. So 25 just goes to a nice whole 30, right? The goal is to book 30 meetings. So then it's like, okay, that is the goal, 30 meetings. The sooner we can do that, the sooner the client makes money. So from that, most people don't even get to that point. Most people are like, I want to make 10K a month. You ask them how, they're like, work. But what we want to do is go a step even further. So what this looks like is, okay, we want 30 meetings. What is our appointment booking rate, right? So what this means is that from every 100 messages you send, on average, how many appointments do you get? Okay, so let's say our appointment booking rate is 2%. Again, I promise you, the math will make sense. That means that they book 2 in every 100 messages that they send. So therefore, we just need to reverse engineer how many messages need to be sent to get 30 bookings and then send that many messages. Like that is the game, that is outreach simplified. So now that we understand the math behind it, we understand that we just need something that people want and get it in front of the right people and do this enough times using math and we will get the outcome. It's actually very simple. But now the next question is like, but what platform do I use? Do I use LinkedIn? Do I use Facebook? Do I use email? Do I use cold calling? It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that they're actually on the platform. So the best way to figure this out isn't using some crazy Fibonacci sequencing. Like you can literally just ask them. Like if you have a client, just ask, hey, what platforms do you use? That's it. Most of the time you can just guess. Right? It's actually that simple. It's like gym owners don't really use LinkedIn, but they do use things like Facebook, right? If you look at a personal trainer, they're most not like the likelihood that they're posting on Reddit compared to like Instagram, clear difference. Like they post picture, they get client. Like it's pretty simple. So if you're ever asking the question, like what platform should I use? You start by asking what platform does your niche use? And then just go there, right? If they check their email all the time, send them an email. If they check their phones all the time, call them. If you think of people in real estate agents, they're always on their phone, they're always hustling, they're always doing these things. So you just call them. Now, you might be asking, but how do I get the phone number? Good question. So this is called specific knowledge, okay? And it's called specific knowledge because it's not generalized, right? So because of this is where it helps to have a mentorship or coaching or just access to someone who's ahead of you. Now, again, to be completely transparent, this is why we have our program, because we've done this for like 100 agencies and we just give you what's working, right? So you can skip all of this time figuring out yourself. And if you want more info on that, just book a time using the link below. I'll be there on the call. I'll come say hi. But the point is that you need to figure out where you can find this specific knowledge. Is this in a group? Is it in a program? Is it in somewhere else? Like wherever you can get the information, and specifically the information that isn't generalized, like I'm talking about now. Me saying that, okay, you can use any platform. Okay, you reverse engineer the math. Okay, you have an offer and attention. Okay, but what you're gonna need is specific information. So if it goes beyond like, okay, we need leads, but now it's like, okay, how do I find e-com brands and specifically the decision makers of these brands and the brands who are between 20 and 50 employees and companies that also have a good social media following and also have a nice website and also have an up-to-date everything. This is where you need this specific knowledge. And this is why we created the program. So if you want, again, more info on that, you can just check the link in the description, just book a time. But besides that, you just need to find a way to find this information. So you can either do this through trial and error, right? You can do this for a nice 10 years and figure it out. Or you can just find a way to fast track that. So now, okay, you found the specific knowledge from somewhere, okay? I don't know where you found it, but you found it somewhere. Now, you found something that worked, right? So how did I book over 2,500 meetings? Like, I can't send that many outreach messages with my hands alone. So the way that I did this is using scale. So simply put, you just need to find something that works once, okay? And this is why you get the specific knowledge. Because you could either spend 10 years figuring this out, or you could spend 10 minutes using a program because someone else has figured out the rest of it for you. So you spend that time to figure out the thing that works. Then it's a matter of, okay, how many times do you want to do this thing? So for example, I'm building out a setting team right now in that I found something that works, something that can get 2, 3, 4, 5 calls per day with one person. Now I'm hiring 3 people, 5 people, 10 people to do the same thing, but more. So if I can book 5 calls per day with one person and I have 5 people, then I can book 25 calls. And you might be thinking, Ethan, that's a lot of calls. It is. And if you want to grow very fast or even grow at all, you need a way to predictably book these calls for yourself. So all we're doing is we're making an offer. We make sure it's something that people want. And if you want help on this, I have other videos walking through how to do it. Then you need attention, right? And you just need to reverse engineer how much attention is required to get the calls, to get the client sign, and to get everything else. Then to get the attention, you just go to the platform where they are, whether that's email, whether that's LinkedIn, and you just ask them to figure it out. And then you use specific knowledge that have been found in the trenches, in the day-to-day work to actually find this. You apply it, you get them on the calls, you close them on the deal, and then you just do more of what's already working. And if you apply this framework, I guarantee you will book meetings because we've done it many times. And if you want a full breakdown on how we've scaled agencies from 0 to over 200,000 per month, you can check out this video.